Okay, so we're working on week 2, learning to search. I've hidden 5 pieces of Kong in the fence, and I'm looking to mark and reward Lucky's nose being approximately within a 2-inch radius of each target to begin with, to set him up for success. And these are the 5 target areas. Okay, so I've got my 5 pieces of Kong hidden in the slats, and basically when Lucky puts his nose anywhere near within a 2-inch radius approximately of the piece, I am going to mark it and throw a treat at the source, at the piece of Kong. This is going to kind of reinforce with him that that is what he's looking for, that when he gets near a piece of Kong, when he puts his nose near it, when he finds a piece, he's going to get rewarded for that. So that's the idea.
We've got a bee joined us, that's handy.
It's very hot outside, and I really should put Lucky indoors each time when I remove the piece of Kong, but it didn't happen. Over enthusiasm and heat. So yeah, he's looking at he's sniffing out the residual smell where he found the last piece, but then you see he picked up a second piece. He's actually really surprised me, and he is sniffing around, and he is actually indicating on the Kong. You know, it's right on it, not sort of in the vague area. So I'm really pleased with that. Pity my mechanics aren't up to scratch, but it is early days for both of us, and I've got a lot to think about. This is really new. You know, sort of reward placement, marking, criteria, and that when I'm teaching behaviours like sit or down or loose leash walking, whatever, they seem quite easy compared with this, because I've got so much to think about, like not contaminating the area, being very precise about putting things in the wall, putting the dog away when I take a piece out of the wall. My aim is absolute rubbish. I'm really trying to aim the reward at source, but sometimes I miss. We did try earlier actually on the first target, but I had to scrap the film because I fell over the step. We did try using the clam to throw in as the reward, but that took him totally. I mean, he plays with the clam all the time, but he really didn't seem to get the idea of that. I think it's because I'd been working predominantly with food and just suddenly brought the clam in. But yeah, that's maybe something to work on. Using the clam might be a fun thing to do. So yeah, literally I was just expecting him to kind of sniff around and look at me all the time, and he got right in there and was indicating quite well. The last piece I put rather high, and yeah, again, a mistake on my part, and it's not something I want to do in future. I don't want to get in the habit of it, but I gave a little bit too much of a clue, and of course if I don't know where the hide is, I won't be able to do this and he'll lose confidence.
That's a good dog.
And so we're into search area 2, and I picked a new location. So here you can see I tapped the wall, and in this second session is where he surprised me, because he was actually spot on right from the word go. As soon as he went to the fence, he picked up that first piece and gave a clear indication of where it was. So he's now just faffing about to sit on the sun lounger while I remove the piece of Kong. And we're going to go back for a look for the second piece. Tap the wall. So pleased, he's just straight away stuck his nose on it. Yeah,
You're gonna sit
it's
there.
like, wow,
You're gonna fall.
I really didn't think he was going to do
Sit down.
this well. I thought we
Just
were
stay
going to be
there.
sort of
Let's take that one
sniffing and looking
You're a
around
bit
as
of an
if
eager beaver, and
to
I
say,
thought,
well, what the heck are we
that
supposed to
one's
be
too
doing
small,
here?
went right in
Because so far, all we've done is indications on the floor
carefully.
with a coin. Yeah, so, and yeah, and he's done a little bit of indication with the Kong. I got a bit muddled up with what I was doing, but I don't think it's done him any harm to learn to indicate on the Kong as well. But now he's going back to the first two that he found for residual smells. Then he finds the third piece, which was really good.
So
Notice I'm doing it with my fingers again, which is naughty, and I'm not putting the dog away. I think he's trying to help me get the Kong out, which again, I don't want him to get in the habit of that. So that's another reason to put him away. And he's already, because I'm faffing around with that bit, already indicated on the fourth piece. And I missed it. I didn't reinforce it. So yeah, that wasn't good on my part. Absolute crap. So note to self, put the dog away, because he's now indicating all over the place. And finally, the last search number 3, there's my pieces. And tap the wall, and he was straight in there on the first piece. Note to self, when you're doing it on the deck, you're going to get into trouble because you're going to lose the reward when it then he's got the second piece.
Nice work.
And a good clear indication. I think there was a little lick bit, and the next one he's indicated on that one as well.
Good boy.
And Mum was really slow. Mum really needs to get her arse into gear. Okay, so 3 pieces found already. Never underestimate your dog, because you'll end up looking a complete and utter numpty because you're just not ready. So there was the other piece. And we're just waiting for piece number 5. Look, he's looking for the residual. He's kind of like, oh, there's one more bit.
One more. Yes, good boy.
And he got the last bit up in the crevice there. So yeah, overall, really pleased with that. See, we lost a bit of sausage down the crack of the deck.
You found them so quickly.
Yeah, but really happy with that so far.